If you think about it, technology has really been around for centuries now. If you think of it in a broader sense, such as the invention of the wheel, or um, more in a more modern sense, you could think of it as inventions of modern medicine, or even back to the historic bow and arrow, which many Native Americans and many still use today. Since not everyone can afford to pay for the internet or these high-tech gadgets, a lot of times there becomes this divide between the wealthier and then the poor people who may not be able to afford all these high-tech gadgets. So some people become less informed and have less access to the information than other people do. Especially since a lot of newspapers and other physical forms of communication are often diminishing just with the rise of the internet. Also, when it comes to technology, there are a lot of, there's just a few main companies that seem to dominate the main apps people use and the websites people use, which kind of creates a monopoly when it comes to a lot of the, main technology giants, if you will. And that can lead to censorship, such as with Parler most recently, a conservative website and also app that Apple and Amazon have recently pulled from their app stores because they say that it doesn't line up with their views. And personally, I think that goes against our rights as Americans to have free speech. I think that this is showing that America is losing its sense of democracy, and I don't think that is a good thing at all. When it comes to the internet as well, it is much easier to start and spread rumors unintentionally and intentionally, which can lead many people to believe things that simply aren't true. There are many natural resources that help fuel other types of technology, such as the power that fuels our homes and our cars and our businesses, such as oil, coal, and natural gas. But many people are turning away from these and are looking to use renewable energy sources instead, namely solar energy. And there are other more passive forms of solar energy, such as using certain clay that will warm up the house during the day with the sun and then provide a cooling sensation at night. Or if an architect builds or designs a house that has windows facing the south side so that the sunlight can be let in to warm it up during the day, and then it will cool down as the sun goes down at night. Most of these practices were first started or discovered by the first people who ever inhabited the earth, such as Native Americans or other ancient civilizations such as the Mayans, etc. As Christians, I think we have to learn the basics of technology so that we can communicate and engage with the world around us. We are not in the world. We are in the world, but not of the world. So I think it's important to learn how to be in touch with what's happening around us, but not to get too caught up in it and let it consume our lives. We can use technology as a positive way to share godly posts or thoughts or even Bible verse or our own testimonies with others. And the internet allows us to reach so many more people than in real life. So that's really amazing.